Okay. The journey towards Belting has gotten underway. With only a minor impediment on the very first day, things are going well. The sun rises on the Day of Fae, a day for practical jokes and pranks celebrated across the world of Veronia, with the vast majority of such tricks being entirely harmless. But it is also a day marked by more conspicuous interaction by Fae creatures, some of them powerful enough to cause serious mischief.
Ooh,
Rin, as you return to consciousness, you are immediately aware that you are not where you should be. Why is the music working? Oh yeah, it's just quiet. The campsite that you rested by the night before is nowhere to be seen. You're surrounded by stone brick, not forests. You seem to be in some secluded castle stairwell, stairs leading both upward and downward from the landing you occupy, with nothing for company but a couple small crates and a burning torch. The sound of soft footfalls draw near, a head and then a full person becoming visible, walking up the stairs and into view. A bald human man in dark red servant's garb reaches the landing, a plate with bread and cheese in his hands. He takes a seat on one of the crates and puts the plate on top of you. You realize you are a barrel. Thraki, you wake with a feeling of warmth, at first thinking that one of the others has already woken and stirred up the campfire. It doesn't strike you as terribly odd. But as sleep fades away, you find you're not at camp, you're in a stairwell, a bald man sitting just below you, placing a plate of food atop a barrel. Below you? You realize you are being held, suspended above the ground, and you're on fire. You are a torch. So what did the two of you do?
can I scream? Can I scream?
Rin, you hear Unthreki scream in your mind. The bald man gives no indication that he heard anything.
Can I talk to Rin?
You don't see Rin.
Can I say like what's going on? Anybody there?
Yeah, Rin,
what is going on?
You hear that?
I hear that?
Yep.
What?
Help!
What?
Help!
Where are you?
What? Where am I? Where are you?
I think I'm a barrel.
If torches could look confused, Uthraki is going to look very, very, very confused.
Unfortunately, torches can't change their appearance much.
I said if.
Right. Sorry,
If.
I apologize.
Can I try moving limbs?
Yeah, as you try and move, you jostle around a little bit, and the bald man stops eating, looks... Oh, I'm not doing my camera. There we go. He just stops eating.
Bad.
Starts looking around, behind the barrel.
Well, I can move a little bit. What about you?
Can I try to move?
Yeah, you, how much do you want to move?
Of placement. Can I fall out of the holder? Onto the man.
Yes, you can. You find that you are able to just kind of move yourself whatever direction you want. So it's not so much pushing off of anything, you just kind of take off out of the torch holder, and if you want, you can drop onto the guy.
I'm going to.
Okay. Rin, you see a torch slide up out of its holder and then fall onto the bald man's head. He doesn't pass out. Well, he doesn't get knocked out, but he does clutch his head and stand up like, ah! Ow! What in the...
able? Wait, can I hover in the air?
You can. You find that you're able to
No.
shift and float and move however you want. Are you hovering in the air at the moment?
I am going to hover in the air, and then can I whack him in the forehead?
Okay, roll to hit.
What's my? Do I have a plus to hit?
Yeah, same as your usual staff.
Where's my staff? Where's my staff? Come on. Come on. Details. +4 to hit. 15 to hit.
That definitely hits. He's not wearing any armor. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me, will ya? Actually,
3.
3? Okay, and then roll another one.
5.
Okay, so you clock him across the jaw and manage to set a bit of his servant's garb on fire. So he's going to scream and kind of tumble down the stairwell.
Oh no!
The fire is extinguished as he falls, but he is very unconscious at the moment from that fall.
Yes, it's my goal all along.
Are you seeing this torch?
I am the torch.
Why'd you hit that guy?
Dude.
What? You cut out.
What was I supposed to do?
I don't think he knew you were... You.
I don't even know if I'm me.
Well, that's a really... Yeah, you're obviously you.
Torch! You're a barrel! What about this makes sense?
I mean, the fact that you're a torch and I'm a barrel, it's pretty established, so...
You're not helping.
Can I fly? I'm gonna ask her that.
Okay.
How are you flying?
I just am. Oh gosh, I'm not Irish. Scottish.
I just
I
am.
just am. I didn't know.
You just gotta believe in yourself.
Who said that? This is like the chandelier above us. And you guys gotta believe in yourself.
You can get it. Go live your dreams. No, there is no chandelier.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna try and just be floating.
Nothing happens.
I really don't understand what you were expecting.
You can fly. Why can't I fly?
Because you're a barrel.
You're a torch.
We still haven't established why we are what we are right now.
Well, don't ask me. Tristle's the one that isn't here.
I'm gonna, can I fly around and try and find if there's, like, places to go out?
There's no windows in the stairwell. Do you go upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay.
Duh.
Passing upstairs, you find that there are numerous levels. How far are you wanting to go? How far are you wanting to leave Rin behind?
Let's just ditch him.
Alright. You find there's several floors at least to this structure. You're not sure if you're underground or above ground at the moment. But you start seeing more servants in the same red garb. You see men in chainmail armor with spears and short swords, and they are not in Wynorian black and yellow. They are in red and gold uniforms. There are windows in other rooms if you're wanting to fly out of the structure. I'd like you to roll a stealth check unless you're not intending to be stealthy whatsoever.
I don't like gooey eggs. I'm so sorry. That was
Good to
meta.
know.
I promise.
Good to know.
Deal. Okay, cool. +3. Ew. People are gonna see a flying torch. I got a 7 total.
Yeah, you are starting to draw attention. There's people calling out like, "Hey, what?" You're getting more and more attention the more floors up you travel. So people very much know now that there is a flying torch in here. Rin, are you staying put, or are you gonna attempt to follow her?
I'm just gonna attempt to do anything at that point.
Okay. You do find while you're unable to hover and float and fly, you are able to move yourself. You can scooch and you can fall on your side and you can roll surprisingly easily up the stairs or down the stairs.
Do I hear a ruckus from above at all?
You are starting to hear shouts and alarm bells, I suppose, now that the music is cueing that in.
I'll go slow up and see like I'll roll up on the side, but if I catch a sound of someone, I'll flip to normal.
Okay.
Just be a normal barrel.
Make a stealth check for me, will you?
Am I wearing armor?
Fail.
Nope.
Fail as I did.
You are a barrel.
Alright, cool. I don't have disadvantage. Oh, that's sad. I don't have a bonus. Oh, that's just 11.
Okay. That's enough with them distracted and you're preparing to station
Oh,
yourself.
come on. He's a barrel.
Yeah, there's plenty of other barrels as he passes by other landings and other rooms. There's barrels and crates and torches. You start seeing men with spears and short swords drawn, kind of poking and prodding at the torches along the wall as they start combing the area. Unthraki.
Can I... Oh,
Go ahead, Jake.
I was just gonna say, can I tell what country they're from?
Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Oh boy.
Should have thought of that.
17 total.
Okay. Easily enough, you recognize the colors as Morgos's military colors.
Oh.
Oh no.
So it's a pretty good guess that you're somewhere in Morgos somehow. Unthraki, with you flying around attracting attention, you find yourself in... Okay, near the top of the stairwell, there's finally a pair of closed doors. So you can either attempt to get through there or go
I
somewhere
will
else.
attempt anything.
Okay.
I will attempt to go through there.
Let's see. Can't really... I suppose make a dexterity check to see if you can open the handles as a torch.
I thought you
Just
said it was an
kinda
open door.
What? No, these
I
are
thought you said it was
closed.
an open door already.
No, all the doors you've gone past so far have been open into other chambers branching off of
Okay.
the stairwell, but this
That's
level finally
better.
has some closed doors.
I don't have any bonus, but it's a 14.
Okay. We'll say that's enough to wedge yourself in and pry the handle open, so you're able to duck into there. There's no one in the room, so you don't get spotted by anyone in here. You are hearing voices traveling up the stairwell, and the sound of heavy footfalls, people looking for you. The surroundings in this room are a little odd. There's a good deal of open crates with a whole bunch of rubble kind of strewn all over the floor. It's a very open room. There's a few small windows, pretty much just arrow slits for shooting out of. You can tell that it's nighttime because there's no light coming in through them. There's large curtains hanging from the sides. There's numerous other torches and lanterns hanging from the ceiling and the walls. And there is a large, partially constructed ring of metal. It's just gray metal with an odd kind of sheen to it that kind of ripples as the light shifts on it. It's looking.
It literally just be stainless steel or tungsten.
There are. Let's see. There are some. Rats scurrying around on the floor, but no people.
Can I? Well, first off, did I close the door?
You can, yeah. You can just kind of bash into that and close it behind you. You hear footfalls hurry up the stairs outside. They don't expect a torch to be able to open and close doors, so they don't check through here.
How many footfalls? Can I tell?
Make a perception check.
+1, natural 20.
Okay. You can tell there were
Plus one.
exactly 4 people who just went upstairs outside.
And that's not how many people were alarmed by me.
You passed by a good deal more than that.
Okay. So, is there any way that I can extinguish the fire on me?
Yeah, I suppose. Make... I suppose I can just have you choose to do that.
Maybe I
So-
should maybe I should do a performance.
No, that's charisma based. That wouldn't make much sense. But
I can persuade myself to turn my fire off.
as you focus on dousing the flames, it just kind of turns into smoke and then cools.
It makes me wonder, can I try and cast Eldritch Blast?
What are you trying to cast it on?
One of the rats.
Okay. Roll to hit.
No, really? 10 plus 7, 17.
That hits. Sure enough, not forming on your arms or anything, just kind of forming in the air in front of you.
Because I'm a stick.
Yeah.
I am a literal stick. I don't have arms.
Go ahead and roll
You
damage
made
for
me
that.
this way. Whoa. Oh wait, there's 2 beams.
We'll see if the second one hits. Roll again.
Okay. 8.
No, that one
plus
does
7.
not hit.
Oh, it was a natural 1.
Oh!
It was a natural 1 plus 7.
Alright, how much damage did that first bolt do, though?
Boop. 3.
3
damage.
points of damage. Alright.
The rat morphs into a giant, evil lava monster.
So,
And I
the blast forms in the air in front of you and then shoots out and nails this rat, which gets back to its feet, surprisingly. You wouldn't expect a rat to be able to tank that. It
Oh,
does
come
change its
on.
shape.
No, I knew it.
But we'll get back to that. Rin, what are you doing?
No, 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 no. What?
I mean, I guess just keep heading up.
Okay. Continuing with your stealth check from earlier, you pass by. It's a little tedious around doorways because you have to kind of wait at the edge and check to see that no one's looking and then hurriedly boom, 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 up the stairs while no one's looking.
I just imagine like VeggieTale, like the pear or whatever it was, squash. Yeah.
You're not able to move like that. You can't really pick yourself up
Yeah.
like that, but you can roll on your side.
Keep rolling, rolling.
You do as you reach some closed doors, you begin to hear voices coming down from above saying, must just be one of the boss's pet projects that went bad. And someone else pipes up, I heard he's sending some poor souls to pick up goods in the Scar. Makes guard duty look not so bad, am I right? As they are approaching down the stairs towards you, do you try and duck into the room or just kind of stay stationary as a barrel and hope that's good enough cover?
Are they like? Are they barreling down on me?
No, they're approaching at a steady, just walking pace.
Okay, I'll duck in then.
Okay. You try and duck in, but the door is closed and latched, so you just kind of boom against it. Unthraki, as this rat starts to change its shape in front of you, there's a sound behind you of someone bumping against the door.
I'm gonna just ask, like, who's that? Rin? Rin? Is that you? Please tell me that's you.
He's really gonna contemplate not saying anything after that he ran off. But as much of me as there is.
Okay, she's gonna go unlock the door.
Okay.
Do I need to make another dexterity?
Yeah, go ahead.
At advantage, since I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah, go ahead. Rin's
Oh, I didn't know
Rin
that
is
worked.
helping you. So.
Okay, first one was a 9, second was a 19.
Okay, sure enough, you're able to quickly undo the latch and open the door for him. Rin, you're able to roll inside of this room just as a rat on the floor shifts into this red-skinned, gangly-looking thing with long ears, little horns, and a kind of like a skull's nose where a nose should be, like a lack of a nose. It's got beady, dark eyes.
Is it like an imp?
Uh,
Should I roll?
It is an imp.
Okay.
Since you were able to guess it from description, I guess they're common enough, like, story antagonists that you recognize this rat has just turned into an imp. And a couple other rats around the room also turn into imps. You're in the same room that I described to you in Thraki with a partially constructed metal circle. A lot of rubble on the floor, crates of rubble. And I suppose we'll roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
No! It's not a fight! I got a natural 20!
Alright.
What?
I got a 60.
Never mind, I love this!
Alright. Unthraki, you are up first. I don't have a map, so we're just going to use Theater of the Mind.
I don't. I have a great imagination.
You have a theater in your mind?
I wish I had a theater.
So 3 imps are in here with you, all scattered around the room. It's a small enough room that we don't really need to worry about ranged attack ranges. And it's easy enough to just move up to someone if you want to hit them with yourself as a melee attack. So, Unthraki, you are first up. What do you do? And Rin, you are next. The
Can
imps
I
rolled
cast
one.
Eldritch? Can I cast Eldritch Blast and fire each of the two beams at separate imps?
I think you can. Does it say that you have to target
Yeah,
one?
you can do any
Yeah, you
two.
can direct the beams at the same target or at different ones.
Oh, cool.
Make a separate
Yeah,
attack
you
roll.
can shoot at 2 different ones then.
Okay. First is a 12 plus 7 to hit,
That hits.
and the second one is an 11 plus 7 to hit.
That hits.
Yay!
Go ahead
Okay,
and roll damage for
first
those.
beam damage is 4. Second beam damage is also 4.
All right. So, Rin, you see Unthraki's still able to cast magic as a torch, as a couple of Eldritch Blasts snap into these 2 imps. They will stagger around, singed and hurt, but still alive. And it's your turn.
So I will bonk one.
Okay. Since they're not close, you get a rolling head start, so you get charge damage for this.
Oh,
He's just gonna have to make a dexterity save against this. He rolled high, so he does succeed. But you can roll, since you got the charge, that would be 2d8.
whew. Where? There it is. My coin was covered in it.
As you're moving and picking up speed, you realize you are not an empty barrel. There is some stuff inside you making you pretty heavy and dangerous.
Oh. 2 3s.
Okay, 6. So since he succeeded, he'll take half, so he'll take 3 points of damage. Do you have any bonus action, spell, or anything you want to do?
Not this run.
Okay. In that case, it's the imps' turns. First one gets... Let's see. Oh, I gotta stretch this so I can see it. That's only an 8 to hit the barrel. That does not penetrate. One's going to fly at Unthraki and try and bite the torch. That's
Why?
Yeah, they have a fly speed of 40 feet. They've got little wings sprouting from them.
Oh, right, they're imps. Sorry, I was thinking goblins.
No. It launches itself at you, but you're able to move out of the way and it misses. Third one's going to try and get Rin. That does hit.
Oh, no.
You don't have your 20 AC as a barrel, unfortunately.
Aww.
And even if you did, he rolled a non-natural 20 to hit. Okay, so you are going to take... let's see, that's 5 points of piercing damage reduced to 2 because you're a barrel. And the poison damage from his sting is going to completely unaffect you because you, as a barrel, are immune to poison damage.
Is that my normal health pool?
You can just mark somewhere that you've taken 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And it is Unthraki's turn again.
Eldritch Blast.
All
Two
right.
of them.
Roll to hit twice.
Okay. Oh, hit twice. Come on. Natural 20 plus 7. The first
You're
beam.
cranking them, my
I
goodness.
don't know.
To be fair, we when we were rolling the d20 with Sam earlier, we
Yeah,
got,
we're getting
like-
nothing consistently under 15.
no,
all the time.
no. After that, we just rolled to see how many times it would take to get a natural 20. I got it in like 5, and like there was a 1 and 2. Sam got it in 1. It was insane.
You guys have
And the
loaded
other one
dice.
is
This isn't
a
fair.
non-natural 20.
Okay. So double the
13 plus
dice
7.
damage of the first hit, and then the second is just going to be a regular hit.
Okay. Max damage on the first one.
That imp gets obliterated.
And then minimum damage on the second one.
So just 1 point of damage.
Yeah, 1 point.
Okay. All of the energy went into that first shot, which just there's nothing left of that first imp. Rin, you are up next.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. You okay?
I'll just roll. I'm gonna hit that guy.
Okay. Since you're still right up next to him, you don't get the charge bonus this time, but he will make another dexterity check. He fails this time, so roll a d8. And he'll take the full damage from that one.
Oh. 6.
That's enough. You squash him. Already weakened from an Eldritch Blast, he gets pasted. There's one imp left. It's going to turn invisible. Because it can do that.
How close is it?
It was hanging on one of the walls, and it just... And you do hear flapping, but it's hard to pinpoint where exactly it's coming from.
I don't have my, like... I can't see him.
Nope, apparently he's not within 10 feet of you.
So I do have that, even as a barrel.
Probably, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thraki, you can try to attack him. It would be at disadvantage, though, because he's invisible.
Okay. Oh. There's literally nothing lower than that. Yeah, I rolled a 2 and then a 3.
2 Eldritch Blasts, woof, woof, just smack against the walls of
No,
this.
that was only one. That was only one, because I had a disadvantage for one.
Oh, okay. Well, you can shoot again since you got 2
for
blasts.
1. Okay, please. Oh, okay. It's... Wait, do I add my bonus for those?
Yeah, you add your modifier.
Oh, so the first one would be been a 9, and then the other one... I got an 11 plus 7.
11 plus 7. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What is that? 6.
6 points of damage. Alright. Rin, you see a couple of shots shoot out from the torch. One hits nothing but the wall, but the second collides with something invisible in midair, which then falls to the floor. I gotta roll concentration to see if he... Okay, so was able to remain invisible. You can, if you'd like to try and like detect where it was, make a perception check and kind of try and gauge whether you can roll in the right direction to hit it.
Oh, I can do that.
Actually, since it fell to the floor, you do sense where it is based on your blind sight.
Oh.
So you won't need to. And it's 10 feet away, so you would get the charge bonus.
I'm gonna charge him.
Okay.
Thank goodness I didn't have to do perception, because I rolled a 5.
I did roll high on his dexterity, but it's probably not gonna matter. Go ahead and roll a couple d8s for me.
7 and 7. It loves doing 2 the same number every time.
So he will take 7 points of damage, and there's this little... And you are now alone in this in this room.
What'd you get?
So what do you do?
Can I eat the imp remains?
You can...
I am kidding.
Do I have like imp goop on me?
It's very difficult to see yourself. You find that you can kind of shift your eyesight without moving to like any point around yourself, but you can't turn it inward to look at yourself. You could ask Unthraki if you have imp goop on you.
Do I have imp goop all over me?
He does.
Does he have imp goop on him?
He does.
This will be harder to hide now. I wonder what's
Really?
inside of me.
Imp goop.
Who puts imp goop in a barrel?
Wait. What if Rin is inside? What if Rin's armor?
No, that would be making clunking sounds. This is like a... What? It's like a... Is it a slosh?
No, it sounds more. It does sound fairly clunky, but not in the metallic way.
Okay. I hope it's hard bread.
Oh, come on.
Do you have any idea what to do?
I'm still trying to get over the fact that we are supposed to be inanimate objects. Don't know. Don't know what to do.
I see. I'm gonna look at, I guess the metals?
Can you see you have no
That's
this
gonna...
doesn't make any sense.
Maybe we just have really tiny eyes.
Oh yeah, that explains everything.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
I mean, you already described stuff, so... The metal thing?
Yeah, there is a very large, kind of about that much of a metal circle. It's about a foot thick and looks to be. It's not iron or steel, it's some dull gray metal with kind of a pearlescent sheen over it. You can make a nature check to determine whether you know what kind of metal this is.
Decent base roll. And... believe my nature... Oh. Never mind, I have a -1 to nature. 12.
12, okay. That is the DC that I set.
Yay!
And it helps that as you kind of roll closer to it, your vision kind of goes tunnel vision until you roll back. You realize this is all a Fellium, the magic dampening metal.
Oh. Huh.
How am I supposed to? How am I able to use magic then?
Well, you didn't shoot it.
Well, now I want to.
I mean, you can try.
Can I shoot the Ephylium?
I'm not going to make you roll to hit, but as the Eldritch Blast fires out, you both see it sputter and fizzle out into nothing before it reaches the metal.
Can I try again?
Same result.
Third time's the charm.
Same result. Apparently there's enough of it that it's completely dissipating the Eldritch Blast before they can reach it.
Once more for luck.
Same result. So Rin's just seeing...
He's mad.
Yeah, get it all out. Because that's
so
kind of the main...
What do we do?
There's the sound of approaching footsteps and someone moving the latch on the door. If you'd like to...
Okay.
What do you do as you hear
Going to
someone
ready
about to
another
enter?
blast.
Okay.
Oh!
Rin, what do you do?
Is she low to the ground or way up there?
I'm way up.
No. I think He's just kind of like, you know how a barrel rolls when it's just been disturbed?
We're gonna do a
Oh, kind
barrel
of
roll?
the.
No, like if it's on its side and like someone
Oh,
kicks it,
just
he's gonna do
lazily.
like a slow stop as they come in, so like they think it's the torch.
Okay, all right. The door opens. A dwarven woman in servant's garb enters, eyes closed and stretching. Closes the door. Looks up at the floating torch. She's got a chisel and hammer in her hand, and she's just kind of sitting there looking confused.
Do you think they can hear us, Rin?
I mean, she isn't responding.
All right. She takes a cautious step forward, and then another, and then just kind of shrugs to herself and tries her best to ignore the torch, and starts.
And shoot the Aphelium.
You shoot the Aphelium?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, an Eldritch Blast phew, fizzles out. She stops. Segmon!
Is there any is there any dust on the floor?
It's very dusty. There's a lot
Okay,
of dust
can I
and
write?
rubble.
Can I write
Uh,
the word?
Make a dexterity
Oh.
check for sure. See if you can write with yourself well.
14.
Yeah, you float down and carve the letters for help into the dust. Sigmund! She's gonna hurriedly back up to the door, like not taking her eyes off you, and just scramble for the handle and get out.
Well, worth a shot.
Yeah. I don't know why you're here to shoot the Aphelium again, but
Hey, to get their attention.
I think you had it before.
I don't think I did. Their back was turned.
You would have just had to move.
Anyways, it's in the past.
Do you do anything in here, or
Is there anything kind of visible that would be of interest, or is it just that?
make an investigation check first of all?
It's much better. Still a -1, so only 15.
Okay. With that, you do notice that there are a couple ladders leaning up against the walls, and it does look like the metal forming the majority of the circle, the ends of it, appear to have been broken deliberately. And with the chisel and hammer in her hands, you put together that they're likely taking this apart, not constructing it. You do hear more footsteps approaching, heavier footsteps than just a single dwarven woman, and
Oops.
the door opens and a pair of guards enter. One of them does have a crossbow and is gonna shake his head and try and shoot the torch. That's a natural 20. So that will deal 6 points of damage. Go ahead and mark that you've taken 6 points of damage, please.
Okay. Can I cast Hellish Rebuke on him?
You can. You now have a crossbow bolt sticking out of your like torch head.
I'm casting Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
as a reaction. If I remember correctly.
He needs to make a save, doesn't he?
Dexterity saving throw. Takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save.
He got a dirty 20.
Yeah, he That means he takes half damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that 2d10.
This guy's OP.
Okay, that's a 9 and a 10.
So 19, but he takes half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he takes 10 points of fire damage as he briefly erupts in this inferno, and he's gonna sag with pain, and the other guy catches him and hastily drags him out the room. Like, we got a big problem in here!
Guys, help us! You're shooting me, and I have to react. It hurts.
You get the sense that there's gonna be more of them the next time people show up. What do you do?
So there's, what are the walls around us?
Stone bricks. Decorated
Are those
slightly
susceptible
with
to
some
magic?
you saw that you shot one before when you were aiming to try and hit the invisible imp. The Eldritch Blast was able to impact that and leave kind of a black mark smeared on there. So they are affectable, at least with magic.
Can I try and blast a hole in the wall?
Alright. I'll let you roll. Go ahead and roll. Let's see. You get 2 every 6 seconds, so I'll say you can. If you want to spend the entire time trying to blast a hole in the wall, I'll let you roll 20 d10s.
Whereas, were there more stairs upward, or is this the highest?
This looked like it might be the second to last floor going up. You don't know how many floors there were going down. If you roll over to one of the window slits, you can see you are fairly high up right now. A couple 100 feet, maybe.
So I got, first one is 6. Can I just say the numbers?
Yeah.
4, 5, 1, 1, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1.
Can I, like, roll in front of the door as, like, a
1.
barricade?
Yeah, you can kind of scoot yourself up against them and hopefully block.
4, 5, 6. I don't remember how much that is.
Okay. You've piled blast after blast into the wall, starting to break through to the other side, but it's just kind of a hole like that, and the walls are thick enough that you realize it's going to take quite a while to make a hole large enough that Rin could fit through. You might already be able to like turn sideways and snake through this hole yourself, but Rin not so much. And Rin's unable to fly, so if Rin goes through a hole in the wall, he's going to be plummeting a couple 100 feet.
So we're up in like a castle area?
Seems to be up in some castle or tower somewhere.
Cool. I'm gonna keep doing that,
Okay.
and then, cause I can cast spider climb on the barrel.
Oh, interesting.
And until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces, and upside down along ceilings, while leaving its hands free. Target
Okay.
also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed.
Very handy.
Oh.
Rin, you hear several pairs of footsteps hurriedly marching up the stairs, and the door, the latch tries to go down, and it bonks against the top of you. And you, they start rattling that, and then start pushing and jostling. Go ahead and make a strength check for me, if you don't mind.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Dang, they rolled with advantage because there's a lot of them, but they still rolled really low.
You never guess what number it is.
20? This door is not budging. As long as you need Unthraki, you've got it. So eventually, you manage to blast a sizable enough hole in the wall as they keep shoving against the door, which is not opening a crack. So you've got a hole blasted through large enough for yourself and or Rin to fit through.
Okay,
These guys are kind of weak.
They rolled with advantage and got a, 8 total.
What's your plan here?
second. Wait, is my familiar here?
No. As the thought occurs to
No.
you, you look around and no, your familiar is not to be seen.
I feel like you are your familiar.
Probably. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy and cause the harmless tremors in the ground for a minute.
Okay.
And as I'm going over to Rin, the barrel, and then I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from the point of my choice within range, and I can imagine the stairwell that I came from outside the door, right?
Yeah, you've seen it.
Can I create a sound of like stomping footsteps coming up the stairs?
Sure.
Cool. I do that.
The rhythmic boom, boom, boom against the door stops for a moment. What was that? There was a shake. What was going on? Are we under attack? I heard it was just a torch.
Yeah, if I cast a spell multiple times, I can have up to 3 of its 1-minute effects active at a time.
Okay.
And are there torches out in there?
There are.
I'm gonna cause the flames to flicker
Okay.
and dim.
You hear a rapid series of crossbow shots and then clattering bolts down the stairwell. People are shouting and milling about on the other side of the door.
Are they not coming into the? Are they not trying to
There
get
doesn't
to the door
seem to
anymore?
be any current effort made to break down the door anymore.
Okay, I'm going to then, because that was a cantrip.
That was
so
genius.
I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on Rin,
All right.
and then, yeah, and I have. So it's like
How long does it last?
up to an hour.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta move quickly, and we have to know where we're going.
Yeah.
Good thing you know where you're going.
Where are we going?
Where are you going? You've only got a few
Out the
seconds
hole,
as
I
they're
presume.
distracted like this. All right. Up,
Alright, so we're through the hole and then up.
up. Okay.
Or no, wait, no. We're on a cast. Are we? Okay,
You
where?
are
If we go
on-
out the hole. What is there?
You are. It's night, so you're only able to see for a short distance, but then clouds pass from in front of the moon and you get a bit more light to work with. You are on the side of a tall tower, which is one of 4 such towers, part of a larger fortress castle structure, not a familiar one. The landscape is unfamiliar. There's a good bit of snow on the ground. There's tons of lights flickering on the ground below, as this is apparently quite a large city built around this fortress. There is a bit more to this tower. Looks like maybe one more level up, and quite a distance to the ground, maybe 300 feet.
But are we like surrounded by forests or anything, or is it just like?
The landscape looks very open around this city. There's sparse trees, most of which are leafless. Not any significant forests for maybe a couple miles. You can see pretty far being up this high, but not any forests.
Is it
close
any?
to.
Is it like really? You know, it would totally suck if this was all just a dream. Like hallucinogenic mushrooms. That laugh.
If you want to kind of make a, I suppose it would be a history check to determine whether you can tell what city this might be.
I can do one.
Yeah, you can both make one.
I think it's -1, so 13.
13? Alright. And Thraki, were you making one as well, or just Rin?
Is it history?
Yes.
I. 12.
12, alright. Both of you are fairly certain you're somewhere around... It's... Knowing that the colors were Morgos's military colors, you could be in one of three places, probably. One of the three largest cities in Morgos, which would be either Norkeep, Sarkeep, or the capital of Allowkeep.
About Barkeep.
Eh? No. That's...
We don't talk about that one.
No.
We don't talk about Barkeep.
You do hear the sound of the door crashing open behind, in the room you were just in.
Okay, so we're going up.
Right, you start floating up. Rin, do you follow up?
Yes, I'm gonna go around, away from the hole, so if they peek out, they won't see a barrel climbing on the side of the...
Yeah, that's probably smart, and I'll fly around the other side.
Alright, both of you are able to ascend. It's quite the weird feeling, just either hovering up with nothing beneath you for 300 feet or rolling vertically up the side of a tower with no legs. But you find the top of this tower. There is a large window, glass window, with a lit fireplace in a cozy looking room with a large desk, a humanoid mannequin shape with some armor and a shield, and there's...
What's the shield look like?
It's kind of more intricate than a shield you're used to. It's completely metal. Forms this spiral with a small sapphire circular in the very center. Ringed with this bluish silvery metal that it could be mithril, it could be adamantine.
Oh.
But there is it's a very comfortable and cozy looking room. Definitely looks warm. There's a cozy rug on the floor. There's a large, comfortable wooden chair at the desk, which has a mess of papers on it. There's an open chest with gold coins and jewelry spilling out of it. There's various weapons in hangers around the room. No torches, but a couple of glowing lanterns. No access at the moment unless you break through the window. The doors you can see are closed to the stairwell.
I don't see anything useful in there.
I would also... Oh, actually, no, never mind. Sorry. What do you do? You've got an hour of the spider climb.
Oh, I will mention it is a concentration.
Okay.
So don't stop concentrating. Do we even want to bother going in there?
Maybe. I had a lot of fun shooting people.
What?
Tossing. What? Who said that? I'm a torch.
I have concerns about you and your patron. I don't think he's a good
I thought
influence.
it was meta.
No.
Oh, it wasn't meta. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, never mind. Not meta.
Just gonna hang around on the outside of this tower forever?
I don't know what I can do. I'm just a barrel. But if she Eldritch Blast and I fall,
No.
well, it's concentration.
Yeah,
for
but
her.
Eldritch Blast is a cantrip, and it's not a concentration
okay.
spell. You can use other spells without dropping concentration as long as they're not a concentration spell.
Also, I hate how Untraki went from 6'5" to like maybe 1 foot at the most.
One. Hey, Rin's not doing much better. He's about 3.5 feet, maybe 4 feet tall. If he's
4 feet's a big barrel.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I guess we'll go inside.
Just like that?
You're gonna break the window if we're going in there.
I'm gonna go inside. Just easy peasy.
You could Misty Step.
No, I don't want to use a spell spot.
Okay. You said Eldritch Blast?
I'll just blast.
Okay. You Eldritch Blast the window. There's the sound of shattering glass. And you can do that as many times as it takes to make a hole large enough for Rin to squeeze through. So you now find yourselves in this space. Oddly enough, the window behind you, the shards of glass lift up and one by one, tink, 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 reform and fix itself.
That's cool.
That's freaky.
I shall investigate.
Okay, roll an investigation check. What are you investigating exactly?
The room.
What about the room?
I roll around and look for things.
Okay.
Keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling.
Is it like a really big room? Because I can take one half of the room.
Oh, I should mention there is also a bed, a large bed in the room, and
Is there
other
someone in the
chests
bed?
and furniture and cabinets. With your investigation, well, roll an investigation. We'll include that into your results.
11.
11. You take in the basics of this room. You can tell there's no one in the bed, at least. The sheets are very, perfectly made.
Hmm.
Despite the armor and shield on the, armor stand, it doesn't really strike you as a soldier or general's sort of room. There's not enough. There's, too much decoration and furniture for that kind of lifestyle. Uh, with an 11, I'm afraid I can't give you much more than that.
Yes, interesting. This bed has been made immaculately.
I really hope that's something Rin said.
Yeah.
Okay. And Thraki, are you doing anything in here?
I'm a bit tired. I got a lot of Eldritch Blast.
You have done it a lot today already.
I think I'm gonna lie down for a little bit.
Okay. Alright.
Where?
Somewhere. On the floor if I have to.
I mean, there's a really nice bed right there.
I don't care. Oh, there is? Yeah.
Lie down on the bed?
Well, I'm gonna first, tap the bed frame and see if any, traps shoot out or anything like that.
Nope, nothing happens. You just kind of leave a little bit of a soot stain on it. Leave a little ash on the floor.
We better never come back here.
Yeah, just let it down.
Okay. Immediately leaving soot stains on the pillows and sheets.
That's okay.
Alright. How long do you want to stay here? The sun, it is lightning outside. The sun is starting to rise.
Can I actually fall asleep?
Yeah. Rin,
Can I dream?
I'm not going to say yes to that, actually.
Knew it.
Rin, what do you do as she's fallen asleep as a torch on the bed?
Oh, I guess. Do I hear anyone?
Not at the moment. Well, actually, no, you do hear disturbance in the direction of down, as there's
Okay.
still an ongoing investigation into rooms below you.
I'll just, I guess, plop down by the door.
Okay. A few minutes pass uneventfully. The sounds from down below eventually fade. And Rin, since you are awake and alert, you notice when a circle on the floor lights up. Etchings that were previously undetected flare to life with magical light as a teleportation circle activates. And a moment later, there is a white dragonborn man with red and gold robes standing in the middle of the room. And he is going to immediately walk to his desk, and I will, as he sits down, notices there's a barrel in front of his door.
Not in front, just like by it.
Okay. He's going to... One second. I need to look something up. If my computer will load it.
Okay, take your time.
Okay. You're not. Oh, you are familiar with these verbal and somatic components as you have this spell yourself. He casts Detect Magic as he's looking at you, and then his eyes flick to the torch on his bed. He pushes back from his desk, stands up, and he's going to cross his arms and walk closer. He his eyes are just cold blue and seemingly disinterested, not really looking like he's surprised or curious, just kind of this is happening. He's going to knock against the side of the barrel for a second.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't have time for this. He's going to cast Magic Missile at 6th level and obliterate the barrel.
Oh.
And then cast it again at 6th level. Oh no, he doesn't. At 7th level then. And obliterate what's left of the torch. As you are destroyed, your sight doesn't fade. It flies. You pass through the ceiling of the tower, ascending and traveling through the clouds at tremendous speed, wrapped up in a flowing wind that seems filled with translucent ribbons of color. And I don't know about you, but I found that quite entertaining. I'll be hard-pressed to think of a better trick for next year. The voice is sourceless, surrounding you. You can hear a smile behind the words. You continue to fly, passing high over forests, mountains, seeing the plane of thought come and go, seeing Everdeep Lake, the ruins of Old Manaya, the distant gray wasteland of the Scar. Maybe while I've got you, we could do the same thing somewhere else. Your flight slows to a sudden stop, leaving you formless and suspended miles above the ground as the voice hums and seems to be thinking to itself. On second thought I might be overstaying my welcome here. A second voice intrudes, familiar especially to Enthraki. Hey, airhead! Hands off my warlock! There are no words from Vatha. However, as you float, you see a burning bright light rise from the scar, climbing rapidly. Ah, yes, time to go. Fate be kind, friends! You find yourselves plummeting towards the ground at breakneck speed before jolting awake in your own bodies. And we will pick up next week. It was not a dream. But
Did Vather just look like an intercontinental missile going off or something?
similar, yeah. You wouldn't have seen one of those, but it would have looked like just... It would have looked very much like a rocket launch.
That's great.
Probably a little faster than a rocket launch. Because they don't have much speed to begin with.
Yeah. That's such a fun visual.
Just very far in the distance, just this light. Yep, I gotta go.
Alright.
I'm a head out. So, it's a good thing that, Esther, you took a extra half hour getting in here, because we still have 15 minutes before the usual end time.
That was fun.
It wasn't a dream.
It was not a dream.
What?